For years, the Humvee stood as an American icon of rugged design, synonymous with durability. But the conflicts in the Middle East revealed glaring vulnerabilities, especially when it came to IEDs and urban warfare. The need for a new kind of military vehicle was undeniable. The Joint Light Tactical Vehicle, or JLTV, emerged as the answer. Designed for versatility, it can be configured to meet the demands of any mission. Whether that's unleashing a barrage of bunker-busting and anti-tank missiles, or providing enhanced armor for troop protection, this vehicle is up to the task. But the JLTV's influence extends beyond American soil. With contracts for over 19,000 units, it's catching the attention of armed forces globally. An advanced A2 version is on the horizon, set to include even greener electric options. As the Humvee takes a back seat, the JLTV is driving military strategy into a new era of unparalleled adaptability and protection. The easily identifiable Humvee, or High Mobility Multipurpose Wheeled Vehicle, entered service with the U.S. military in 1985. The vehicle's design was based on Cold War doctrines that emphasized use in the European countryside in the case of Soviet invasion. When the U.S. invaded the Middle East, particularly Iraq, the Army concluded the Humvee was unsuitable for urban warfare and highly vulnerable to improvised explosive devices, or IEDs, a common threat in modern battlefronts. This led the armed forces to issue a requirement to develop vehicles with enhanced survivability and protection against enemy small arms fire and explosions. Thus, the Joint Light Tactical Vehicle, or JLTV program, was born in 2006. Several companies presented their designs 2 years later, but testing dragged on. Meanwhile, the U.S. military deployed the Mine-Resistant Ambush-Protected, or MRAP, in Iraq and Afghanistan. In 2015, Oshkosh won the $6.7 million contract to develop the JLTV vehicle. Its rivals, Lockheed Martin and AM General, which had produced the Humvee, were left out. The contract covered the procurement of around 16,000 JLTVs for the Army and the Marines. An Army press release noted that Oshkosh's JLTV design was based on the company's successful MRAP vehicle, the M-ATV. It would provide excellent maneuverability, performance, and protection against IEDs. The first JLTVs were delivered in 2019. The vehicle has a length of 20 feet, a width of 8.2 feet, a height of 8.5 feet, and a gross weight of around 25,000 pounds. The JLTV is easily transported by CH-47 Chinooks, CH-53 Super Stallions, and larger aircraft. Oshkosh's design is based on the heavier M-ATV, but features 4 variants. These are the M1278 Heavy Guns Carrier, M1279 Utility, M1280 General Purpose, and M1281 Close Combat Weapons Carrier package configurations. Each one is equipped with different armament and communication systems, depending on the mission-specific requirements. The JLTV can be armed with a Boeing SHORAD launcher comprising 4 Hellfire missiles and a 50 caliber machine gun. Other armament configurations include a Boeing Compact Laser Weapon System, a Kongsberg Protector LW-30 Remote Weapon System with an M230LF Bushmaster chain gun, or a Samson Dual-Stabilized Remote Weapon System, again with an M230LF. The turret can also mount additional bunker buster weapons and anti-tank guided missiles. The Core 1080 Crew Protection System enhances survivability with bullet-resistant windows and armored doors and floor to protect the men inside from mines and other explosive devices. The JLTV offers MRAP-level protection against blasts under the hull thanks to advanced engineering techniques. Besides its excellent combination of protection and armament, the JLTV offers increased maneuverability and control due to its Duramax V8 turbo diesel engine and 6-speed automatic transmission. The vehicle employs a standard 4x4 wheeled configuration, providing the 4-man crew with ground clearance and cross-country support thanks to the TAC 4i suspension that can also be adjusted with internal controls. Fully armed, the JLTV can achieve a maximum speed of over 70 miles per hour. The operational range is estimated at 300 miles. Besides the Army and Marines, the Air Force and the Navy have also received smaller numbers of JLTVs. The estimated number of deliveries surpasses 19,000 vehicles. In addition to the US, Montenegro, Slovenia, Lithuania, North Macedonia, and Brazil currently employ the JLTV. Belgium, Poland, Greece, and the UK are also considering acquiring the vehicle. In February 2023, the Army announced it had declared a winner for the JLTV A2 contract, an upgraded vehicle version. In an impressive turn of events, the Army awarded AM General, which had lost to Oshkosh in the original 2015 JLTV competition, a contract valued at over $8.66 billion. The contract includes 5 base years and 5 one-year optional ordering periods, covering 20,682 JLTVs and 9,833 trailers for the U.S. Joint Force and foreign customers. An Army press release stated, quote, "This competitive follow-on production contract has been part of the JLTV acquisition strategy from the beginning and focuses on the best value determination that includes retaining the capability of the JLTV today while ensuring that it can be upgraded in the future with the latest technologies." Brigadier General Luke Peterson, the Army's Program Executive Officer for Combat Support and Combat Service Support, noted, quote, "From the start of production, the government procured the data rights to the JLTV technical data package from the original equipment manufacturer, which the program leverages to conduct future production competitions and control the platform's configuration and vehicle price well into the future." The Army hopes the new contract will allow for a potential migration to hybrid and all-electric versions of the wheeled vehicle. While the Army expects a protest from Oshkosh, AM General has already commenced expansion of a production facility to develop the A2 variant. The first JLTV A2s will be delivered to the Armed Forces in 2024 if everything goes according to plan. In August 2023, AM General announced it had chosen Navistar Defense to produce over 10,000 JLTV trailers for the A2 program upgrade. AM General's objective with the JLTV A2 is to develop a warfare-centric vehicle that meets the Army's demands at reduced lifecycle costs. The MY 2024 L5P Duramax engine will power the new wheeled vehicle. It comprises an enhanced engine control module and a Gen 6 transmission control module, providing the new JLTV A2 with fuel efficiency technology enhancements without compromising performance. In addition, the feed, or front-end accessory drive, is being redesigned to increase belt service life. Simplified electrical architecture also brings several benefits for the JLTV, including a 24-volt lithium-ion battery that paves the way for future hybridization. Another benefit is smart power distribution and the inclusion of an upgraded alternator for using the lithium-ion batteries. This results in improved fuel and electrical harness routings for enhanced reliability against wear and easier maintenance. AM General has also stated the JLTV A2 will offer a lifetime of corrosion protection, exceeding the Army's 30-year corrosion requirement. Other minor improvements will also reduce the vehicle's operational noise. Lastly, the JLTV A2 is designed with an integration kit that allows troops to modify the vehicle to provide more cargo storage space for equipment or armament, depending on the mission. While AM General is hard at work developing the JLTV A2, the Department of Defense has recently awarded Oshkosh with a $40 million contract modification for the original JLTV, with a completion date of August 2025. It appears that the days of the HUMVEE are finally over, as more JLTVs gradually replace them for use among the Army, Marines, Air Force, and Navy.